Hello and welcome back to Webcast News. Let's get started. And firstly is the big news story that happened yesterday, which was the bomb explosion in Bangkok, Thailand. The bomb was initially thought to be a motorcycle bomb that had gone off, but actually on CCTV footage they found that someone had left a backpack with a bomb in a bush, and they are now trying to figure out who this person actually is. And this happened at the Ratchaprasong Junction, which also includes the Erawan Shrine, which is a big tourist attraction in Bangkok. Bomb squads were then dispatched to the area, and reports are suggesting that they also defused 2 other bombs in separate places. However, the bomb that did go off has killed over 20 people and injured over 120 others. And so far no one has come forward and claimed responsibility of this attack. So far it seems that this could actually be something to do with the politics of Thailand. And this is where it can get a bit confusing, so I'll try and make it as simple as possible. Currently, the government for Thailand is military run, and that's been since 2014. This means that currently Thailand is not a democracy being run by military at the moment, and a lot of people are not happy with this. So there have been a lot of separate groups, especially one in southern Thailand and one in northeastern Thailand that is growing in size. Now the main one that the military of Thailand have had trouble with so far is the southern one. However, the Royal Thai Army Chief and Deputy Defence Minister General Udamdej Sittabutsa, sorry, I really don't know how to read Thai, came out and said that this attack doesn't match the other style attacks from the Southern Separatist group, and the bomb doesn't match anything they've used before. This has led to the Prime Minister of Thailand, Prayut Chan-ocha, to say that the suspected group may now be the group in the northeast, this being the Red Shirt movement. They became separatists back in 2014 when the military took over because they backed Yingluck Shinawatra and her brother Thaksin, who were deposed by the military in 2014. However, now opposition governments are blaming the current government for trying to blame it on opposition governments so that they can stay in power and delay the promise they made that Thailand would go back to being a democracy. Now that was quite a long explanation, but in basic terms, separatist groups, current government, don't like each other, blaming each other for this explosion in Bangkok. But it might not be any of them in the first place, which would really throw a spanner in the works. So far there's not a lot of information on this. All we know is that a lot of people have been killed and a lot of people injured. So thoughts go out to those friends and family of those killed, and also friends and family and the injured people as well. And finally on this story, I want to know what you guys think of this. I know it's quite a confusing story, a lot of sides saying a lot of different things, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And then for a couple of quick update stories from different news stories I spoke about yesterday, and firstly is of the Trigana airplane that crashed in Indonesia on Sunday. Ground teams were able to get in yesterday, and unfortunately they have found 54 bodies, which is everyone that was on the flight. So it's good that they found everyone, but unfortunately everyone was killed. And the ground crew say that the plane was completely destroyed. I suppose it would be after it's hit a mountain. So again, thoughts go out to the friends and family of those victims of this crash. And the other update is on the killing of Adina Hines, best known for being Morgan Freeman's step-granddaughter. Now I mentioned yesterday that a 30-year-old man had been arrested at the scene of the crime, and that man is Lamar Davenport, who was thought to be Adina Hines' boyfriend. He has been charged with second-degree murder and has been taken to a hospital for psychological examination. And the psychological examination seemingly because, according to people around the area, he was stood over Miss Hines' body, screaming and shouting pretty odd things about God and things like that, so it does seem very weird, but it's another sad story. We can't seem to get away from them at the moment. However, because there have been a lot of sad stories, a lot of people being killed and things like that, I have managed to find a story which has a bit more entertainment behind it. And of all places, it comes from Marks and Spencer's. Now, they brought a new bread campaign advertisement slogan into their stores, and this is it. Yes, if you go back and read that, it does say, putting the D in bread. And if you understand anything about the internet, you know that it had a good giggle at that one. And if you're blissfully unaware of how this made people giggle, well, the D is one of the many nickname terms for male genitalia. I'll just leave it there because that's the most polite way I can phrase that, to be honest. But I have to say, if this was intentional for a publicity stunt, then well done, Marx's, because it worked. However, if you didn't actually realise what you'd put as your slogan for bread, then that is pretty bad. That is it for this video. If you have liked it, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.